Morning, everybody. Spiritual healer Kimberly here. Today is day one of me officially being on my own, living in my car. And it's a jam-packed day, really, because it's also Root Chakra Monday, and it's also Aquarius full moon today, and I am an Aqua. So I'm going to take advantage of that to the highest order. And I wanted to get back on the stick. You know, I've been through some ish. And there were some things I had to come to accept and to heal from. But, you know, all along I've been asking for my freedom. And the Lord works in mysterious ways, He does. And this is not exactly the kind of freedom I thought it was going to be, but it's okay. It's freedom nonetheless. I am completely on my own. I am completely alone. And I am completely free to do whatever the heck I please. And I really like that idea. After all I've been through, it's a good thing. The last several days I've, gone out there and gave it a whirl and came back to the house and slept the last few nights on a comfortable bed, and now I'm to it. And I'm proud of myself, actually, because it takes a lot of strength within and knowing who you are and what's important to you in order to take a leap of faith like that. I am very much someone who enjoys home and the comfort of home, but I'm also not someone who is afraid to be on their own and just go with the wind. So here I am, and what you can expect from me going forward is just more of everything. It'll be a slow ramp up, and that's okay, because not everything is easy to do from your car. But I plan to take you everywhere I go and provide little snippets throughout the day pertinent to that day's lessons, because, you really have to be the change that you want to see. Me taking my freedom in this way and expressing myself in this way lets me be free. It lets me explore all my options. I might not have much, but I don't need much, because everything I need is already within me. It's what the Most High Creator provides to us when we take that leap of faith and stay strong in Him. So today, with, being the full moon in Aquarius, you know what Aquarius means, right? It means a humanitarian. It means working together for the common good of all. It means being fully authentic in yourself at all times, behind closed doors and in front of everyone else. It's allowing yourself the freedom to be who you are, and to do it in such a way that inspires and helps other people. When we do that, we're literally providing the atonement to others. What we have accepted to ourselves, we can then so easily offer to others. And it offers them a different idea. Many people look at me like I'm the tower. But I'm not. I'm not a tower. I'm just someone who shows them all that they can be. And it scares people sometimes to think that they could be so magnificent, that they don't have to be tied down in any way. It kind of disrupts that homebody feeling, you know what I mean? But that homebody freedom or that homebody feeling that we have, that comfort of home, that comfort of familiarity, that comfort of knowing exactly what's going to happen every moment of the day isn't always beneficial for us. And, unfortunately, we fall into many things as a result of that. But when we lock into really who we are according to the Most High Creator, and live our lives in belief of that truth, so much more develops, so much more becomes magnificent, even in the midst of storms and tornadoes and floods. And I don't mean literally, but I mean the things that we go through our lives, but literally as well. I've been through that too. But, it is the very foundation from which all else rests. The foundation from where we live really creates the outcome of everything that we do. Our internal thoughts about ourselves. Let me give you an idea. Like if you think that you can't get a specific job, well, you're never going to. Why? Because your lower level energy is not going to bring across the higher level result that you're looking for. You may get the job and you may end up not liking it as a result. But when you have the correct foundation and you realize that you are magnificent and limitless, that job that you really want, not only will you get it, but you'll love it. And you'll have passion for it. And it will fulfill you in many different ways. Many different ways. This world seems to be about compromise and sacrifice. But it's only because we allow that to be that for our own selves individually, and then, accepting and being okay with it collectively because we've accepted it individually. I'm not crazy about living in my car right now, but the freedom that it offers me and the ability just to reconnect with who I am in myself means everything to me. Without that, I'm floating in an abyss, it feels like. The 3D world can be very harsh. But when we bring the 5D understanding into the 3D world, everything changes. Everything turns out for the better. It's not that we're not going to go through things. It's just that we're going to know how to handle them correctly and not be sidetracked because of it. It means that we're going to stand harder and stronger in our truth than perhaps we ever did before, because we know what that brings us. Peace and love and sharing and atonement for others. When we let that love flow, there's nothing else. And being Root Chakra Monday, Root Chakra Monday is all about discovering who we are according to the Most High Creator. Because we really are limitless beings, full of the ability to do anything, full of love and creativity and nurturing. And so many of us just forgot that we have all these capabilities. But all it really takes is our simple question to the Most High. Who am I? Why am I here? What do you see in me? Will slowly bring about the realization that all of the things that not only keep you limited on the external, but anything that happened to us, or anything that we've done that perhaps we didn't like, it was all just a matter of an education to get us to that dream that we once had. The place that we thought we'd like to go. In our minds, in our imaginations, in our hopes, in our dreams, The education sometimes feels challenging, and it is. Sometimes. But it's only because we need it. Just like a kindergartner needs to learn his alphabet and numbers up to 100 as a foundation and basis to the rest of their education. The Root Chakra Monday and the understanding of who we are according to the Most High Creator is the very same thing. It's what starts our educational journey on the correct foot, putting everything that we learn into the correct light to bring about more positivity, more love, more balance, more nurturing, more creativity, more growth. It doesn't really matter who you are. It doesn't matter what you've done. It doesn't matter where you live, what your skin color is, what religion or political preference you have. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks about you, and it certainly doesn't matter what you've come to develop to think about yourself in a negative way. It's all been an educational experience, and when you onboard it for that, you see things in a completely different light. We believe that the mistakes that we make are sins that we have to pay for because we've created a world of judgment and punishment. But when we realize that it's all just an educational experience, there's no judgment or punishment involved. Only learning and growing into who we really are. So today, I ask you, do you know who you are? Do you really know what the Most High Creator really thinks about you? Because if you think it's not good, I pray that you ask and find out that it is. Find out that everything's okay. Everything can be corrected. Everything can be learned from. And all of that correction and education leads to such beautiful outcomes that there's no reason to be sad or fearful. Just joyful and grateful for the opportunity to learn and grow and be all that you can be, just because you can. This is the way the Most High Creator set this world up for us. What we've done since that initial time, well, it's gone this way and that way and this way and that way, and collectively we've needed to learn. But now we're walking into the new era of spirituality, the age of Aquarius. And today Aquarius is the full moon. Ask the Father, our Father, my dad, your dad, who you really were before we created all of this other stuff. Who we all were before we created all this other stuff. And get back to the basics of things. And start fresh. Right now I'm sitting in the middle of a park in the unused campground. You can hear nature all around. I can hear kids playing on the playground. And today's going to be a great day. Why? Because I want it to be. I want it to be a great day. Because I know that no matter what else is going on, it is a great day. Because all around me, anything that I find disturbing, I recognize it's all just learning experiences. And everybody's doing the best job that they can, including me. That's all I have for right now, but I'll be on again later. I love you. Have a beautiful day.